Hi, it's Micheline with Fit and Healthy for Yourself, and today is episode 4 in my Alzheimer series. I have been taking care of an Alzheimer patient for the last 10 years, pretty much since she was diagnosed. So I've gone pretty much from the very beginning to now almost the very last end stage. She's in the really last end stages. So I've pretty much gone through all of the stages, and I've been with her throughout the whole journey. So along the way, I've learned a couple of tricks and tips. And because Alzheimer doesn't always present the same way in every person, so there isn't really an exact guideline you can follow. You can have to somewhat like adapt everything to the actual patient that you're taking care of or family member. Because everybody kind of reacts differently, and what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for someone else. So but I figured I'll share a couple of tips that I've kind of have seen that worked, at least for me, and maybe they work for you. So this one is going to be about the holidays, because it's Christmas time, so the holidays are coming up, and the holidays can be a trying time. It can be a bittersweet time, because it's usually a time that we like to spend with family. And having an Alzheimer family member can be very tough, because they don't tend to remember. So they also tend to somewhat become a little bit isolated, and it can be challenging. So I want to just holidays are time for laughter, sharing memories, and that can all go a good way. It can also go negatively. So here are a few things that I've learned, especially around Christmas time, because it's a holiday where also a lot of people come together. So number one is usually plan ahead. Since you have a family member that has Alzheimer's, you kind of know how the person is and how they react and how their routine is. So plan ahead and try to keep. It's really important to try to keep a schedule and a normal routine going. Alzheimer patients really thrive on routines. When they're taken out of their schedule, it can actually get them agitated. So try to keep the routine, and maybe even celebrate a little bit earlier. Instead of having a late night dinner, maybe have a luncheon. Plan it at a time when the family member is at their best. You know their schedule. You can figure it out. Like, my patient tends to sleep until about 2 to 3 o'clock. She wakes up in the morning, she eats, and then she falls back asleep, and then she's up for the later afternoon. But then by 7 o'clock, she kind of fades out again. So therefore, the best time to do any visiting or any celebrations would be like from 3 to 5, 3 to 6, something like that, in that time frame. So when you know that, plan it ahead. The same thing if you're going to have visitors, plan that time. If you're going to travel, again, plan it with your schedule. I would avoid really long travel, because that's going to be tough. Sitting too long in the car, besides bathroom issues and all that, it also can get them agitated, because they don't know what they're doing. They're not in their usual environment. And that's another thing, traveling might also become a thing that you cannot do anymore with them. At some point, they will become more agitated in areas, in surroundings that they don't know. So you might be better off keeping them at home in their usual environment and have the celebrations there. Other thing is, ask for assistance. If you need help, you don't have to go it all alone. Ask for help. If you have someone who you're taking care of, maybe ask for someone, or family members can help you with the cooking, so you can devote more time to the care. Also, cooking and supervising, all that doesn't necessarily go all together, so ask for help. Don't be ashamed. We all need help. Nobody can just do it alone. Try to maintain a positive attitude throughout the entire holiday. If you are down, if you're not happy, believe me, the Alzheimer patient will pick it up. They thrive on your emotions. They kind of pick that up. So if you're happy, they will be happy. So keep it going, keep it light, and then just, it will go better for everyone. Be very patient. Again, that goes with anything, not even just during the holidays. Alzheimer patients need patience. So the same thing goes with, you cannot criticize them. If they don't remember something, if they don't remember the holiday 3 years ago, that's perfectly fine. Don't criticize, just let it go or play along. Because Alzheimer patients don't like to be criticized. They take it the wrong way. And they don't like to be constantly corrected. Not something, because sometimes they know something is wrong with them, so that will get them in a bad mood. And if they don't know something is wrong with them, they think they are right. So if you constantly criticize them, it's going to be a fight, it's going to be a battle that you're not going to win. So they avoid it. Another thing is, have a quiet room or have distractions ready. And also plan for rest. Always, Alzheimer patients sometimes need to get overwhelmed by too many people and by too many things going on, by too much noise and all that. So have a quiet room available, plan for rest, and also have distractions ready. If you can see the signs that the Alzheimer patient will become agitated or can't take or become overwhelmed, take them away. Take them into a quiet room. Give them something that they can focus their mind on. Go take them for a walk. Just plan ahead for that. Next thing is, since it's Christmas, we all like to open gifts and all that. I always recommend practical gifts, useful gifts that the Alzheimer patient could actually use later on. They don't necessarily remember gifts, so they're not going to care what they open, really, and you're not going to get the usual emotions out of them. So therefore, I always say, pajamas is always a good thing, pants, anything that don't have buttons or zippers. Because believe me, when you later on need to dress them, you want something that you can just pull up or pull over. It's so much easier. So just drawstring or with lots of elastic, it's the best thing that you can have. So useful gifts, practical gifts that they can use later on. Also, patients, talk about memories. They do remember still something if they're not that far gone in the disease. But keep in mind where they are in their memory stage. They tend to go backwards, and as you talk to them, if they can still talk, you kind of get a sense on where they are in their memory stage. Especially like women or men who've been married before, you can kind of tell, like if they know they had a wife, good, you after the marriage, you still after the wedding. If they know they had kids, good, figure out how old the kids in their mind are. And if they don't think they have a wife, go back all the way to that and go share memories from that time frame. They're going to be a lot happier that way. And you know what? It might help you too. It's a lot of things. And let them share stories that they think. And if they tell the story 5 times, that's okay. Most times the story will change 5 times. I always found that very funny to see how often the story will change. What else? You have to supervise. That's why always ask for assistance if you can't supervise and do your other things at the same time. Alzheimer patients need to be really supervised at all times, because you never know what they're going to do. They can wander off, they can take something, they can eat something that they're not supposed to. It's, that's why supervise them at all times. Keep the party small. Too many people, too much noise can be overwhelming. If you really usually have a big party, maybe not have them part of it and have them earlier in the day as a little smaller family celebration, and then don't have them be part of the big one, because it's going to be better off, because it's here. Yes, it's going to be sad that they're not part of it, but in the end, it's for the good of the patient or of the Alzheimer person. So also, I would say keep the decorations simple. Sometimes the simpler the better. They might, Christmas tree, everybody usually likes to remember, but again, supervising with the ornaments could be tough. So keep it simple. Maybe just some lights and some garland will do. Don't have any artificial fruits or vegetables around, because the Alzheimer patient will not know the difference between fake and real, so they might try to eat that if you don't supervise. So that's why there's a little trick with the holidays. So I hope this helped a little bit, and as always, take it as it comes. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Keep a positive attitude. And just cherish the holidays, even if your family member is not really totally there anymore, but they're still there in person. So just enjoy it, because there will be a time when they're not around anymore. So enjoy it while you still can.